Hello and welcome. Today you're going to learn a new way to enjoy your beef stew. Now let's get this recipe on the road by slicing our beef. Today I'm using New York beef loin, but if you don't have the New York beef loin, you can also use chuck or ribeye. I'm going to take off the fat from our beef, and I'm going to be using that for chicharrones. If you've never had beef chicharrones, I'll link a recipe in the description, and it's perfect for tacos. I find that when I'm making any kind of beefy stew, my family will start crying about, oh, it's too much fat, and you kind of just want to bite into it. So let's give our family what they want. And that's what they sound like when they're complaining, oh, I don't. And you just want to cube your beef. If you have a lot of little ones at home, you can make them into smaller little cubes. But my boys are hunky and they require big bites. And I'm hunky too. And then you just want to place that into your bowl. Now to your 2 pounds of beef, you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, half a tablespoon of salt, 2 minced garlic cloves, half a tablespoon of olive oil, and you're going to fully combine all your ingredients. Once you fully combine your ingredients, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Give that a loving mix, and once you're done mixing your beautiful beef, you're going to let this set for a minimum of 10 minutes. And while we allow this to set, we're going to go over the vegetables that I'll be using for today's stew. We're going to be sauteing half of an onion and 1 tomato. And for the vegetables, you want to use your favorite vegetables. I have half a cup of corn, 13 green beans, an Anaheim pepper, 1 large carrot, 1 medium zucchini, and 1/4 of a cabbage. You're going to need 3 to 4 cups of bone broth. If you don't have freshly made bone broth, that's okay. I'm going to leave a tip and a suggestion for you in the description area. And what would a stew be without some potatoes? I have 2 russet potatoes here, and now it's time to get cooking. Place your burner on a medium-high heat and allow it to warm up for 3 minutes if you're using a cast iron. If you're using a different style pan, go ahead and allow it to warm up for 1.5 minutes. Once your cast iron gets nice and hot, you're going to add half a tablespoon of olive oil. Next, you're going to add your beef, and you're going to sear for a good 3 to 4 minutes. Make sure not to move anything around for the next 4 minutes. Hang tight. After 4 minutes, you're going to add your onions and your tomato. You're going to give it a loving mix, and you're going to continue to cook for 4 more minutes. Next, you're going to add your potatoes, corn, and your remaining veggies. I know some of you are looking at this and you're looking scared because of the vegetables. Don't, it's delicious. You're going to love it. Now give all your ingredients a loving and gentle mix. Add your beef broth, half a tablespoon of Mexican oregano. Go ahead and give that another loving mix. Once your pot reaches a boil, you're going to switch your burner to a medium heat and continue to cook for 30 minutes. Make sure to come and stir periodically. I don't want anybody to burn this stew because it's delicious and you deserve to try it. Give or take 30 to 35 minutes, our stew is ready. You want to go ahead and turn your burner off, and you want to sprinkle a little bit of chopped cilantro. Give that a loving mix, And we have a little bit of a cold front where I live, so this recipe is going to be perfect to warm up my family. And just like that, we're ready to serve a delicious beef and vegetable stew. Make sure that your beans are nice and smooth. That way it's easier for your body to digest. And this stew pairs great with some delicious Mexican red rice. A little queso fresco, and we're ready to eat. I'm gonna need somebody very special to say And just like that, you have a beautiful and delicious beef stew to serve your family. And I don't want you to feel limited and use the exact vegetables that I did. Sometimes you have a lot of vegetables that you need to use that are in your refrigerator, and this is a perfect recipe for that. This stew is absolutely delicious, and biting into the corn kernels really amplifies the flavor of this stew, and I know it's going to be a good seller for your kids. Make sure that you make a little bit extra so you can pack yourself some for lunch or your loved ones. I love a good beefy stew. That's really good. As always, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. We hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as we do. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios.